So my windshield washer motors were running, but on the front I had very little to no water pressure at the nozzle. And when I emptied the water reservoir, this is what spilled out all over the ground. It was like blue goop, some type of paste. I'm sure what it is when you take a car to the to those quick oil change places, they top off all the fluids, they put the windshield washer fluid in, and it's blue, and over the years it separates and turns to junk. So I would recommend putting only water in the future. So if you're having the same problem, I'll show you how to do this. You want to jack up the car and take the front right tire off, and then this wheel well cover, this thing right here, comes off. I'll show you how. There's a ton, or not a ton, but maybe a dozen little either plastic inserts or Phillips head screws that are used to secure it. I'll show you how to take off one of these plastic inserts. It comes in two parts. You gotta take out the centerpiece, which is kind of hard to see. It'll be fully flush mounted to the car, so you take out that centerpiece, you have to take out the centerpiece, and then the main body will pop right out. So this is the reservoir right here with the wheel off and the wheel well taken out. You can see the reservoir. This is the pump. It operates the front and back washer. These are hoses that connect to the connect from the reservoir up to the body of the car. These lines run all the way up into through the body of the car. I'll show you. They disconnect with this little clip. If you'll take your finger and pull that clip out, it'll slide right off of its male receptacle. On this line, the clip happened to stay on the other side. I don't have the camera angle, so I can't show you the mating lines that are right up here, but you'll see when you take your car apart. It's very easy. Got a 10mm bolt right here, which I've already loosened, and you've got a 10mm bolt right here. Right here, I've already taken it out. You don't have to disconnect the electric from the pump. Go ahead and pull it out. It's going to be a little bit difficult to get out because there's a little plastic retainer in the back which you can't see, but if you'll just tug on it, oh, these little wires back here, they're going to have a they were secured to this piece of metal right here, and there was a plastic pin that went through a metal hole, and I just pulled that out. It was difficult to get out, but I just pulled it out. So put my hand behind it, just pull, comes out, in theory. Okay, so now it just comes out. Here's that little plastic piece that was secured into a metal hole. Everything drops right out. Be careful you're not tugging on any wires. So here's the pump. The pump actually lifts straight out. And right here, this little filter comes out as well. This filter was covered in that yellow, oh, I'm sorry, that blue-green gunk, as was the all inside of here. So I had my wife clean this out for me with a toothbrush, and she cleaned this up pretty good. And I reassembled everything, and with all that blue gunk off of here, and take this out and spray it out, of course. reassembled and everything worked fine. So that's about it. It's pretty self-explanatory how to put things back together. It's I'm putting this on YouTube because it was one of those rare fixes that really you don't need much experience to know how to do, and that would fit the bill for me. So hope it helps.